In this video I will test how much oil the BMW M5 S85 engine consumes. I have a problem with the oil. It consumes too much oil when I'm driving, and in the end of the video you will see that we find the reason for this high consumption, more than normal. I mean, this car normally consumes oil even when it's new. Even in the BMW M5 manual you can see a page about oil consumption. And in the end of the video, I'm taking this car today to change the oil and also replace one of the spark plugs because it's misfiring. So in the end of the video, we find out the reason that it's consuming too much oil. So in this video, I will test how much oil it consumes for around 24 kilometers. You see, I'm filling up the oil. You don't want to fill too much. Right now I have zero oil. You always have to have an oil 10W60 oil in the car because of the high oil consumption. You don't want to run this engine with low oil. You will destroy it. So now I'm going to use the BC button on the left of the steering wheel to check the oil again. It was 0 liters, and now I'm going to test again after filling up the oil. You see, it took 40 seconds. I cut it. It's 0.7 liters now. So I'm going to reset the trip computer. So and I will drive around 24 kilometers to change the oil. I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to press the M button, obviously, to see like the high oil consumption, by the way, is more about, it happens more when you drive fast, when you do accelerations. If you don't do hard accelerations, the oil consumption is not that bad. But if you press the M button and you push the pedal to the metal, it will consume a lot more oil. And I'm going to do a combined drive. I'm going to drive normally, and I will do 1 or 2 or 3 accelerations, like a full 8,250 RPM accelerations. I'm making this video after I already fixed the fuel pressure problem I had. So the car is now driving great. It's fast, it's responsive. And now that I fixed the fuel problem, I have an oil problem. Like, now that the engine revs up all the time, I see like it's too much oil. It's scary how much oil it consumes, and that's why I'm making this video to reset. When it got to 0, I decided when the oil level got to 0.0 liters, I decided to make this video. I'm going to fill up. I'm going to drive non-stop for 24 minutes before I'm changing the oil, and let's see how much oil it drinks. And in the end, I will show you why. You will see. So this is just a video of me driving all kind of speeds, all kind of RPMs. A little acceleration. And now after 24 kilometers, checking the oil level. So it was 0.7 liters. How much is it going to be now? So yeah, it's taken a long time. Before, in the beginning of the video, I cut this part. And now I'm not. It's like in real time you see how much time it takes to check the oil. You see this clock icon in the middle. It takes around 40 seconds. You have to stop the car not drive, turn the engine on, and you see 0.5. So in 24 kilometers, you see it took 40 minutes, 24 kilometers. So it took 200 0.2 liters, 0.2 liters, so 200 millimeters. In the E60 M5 owner's manual, it talks about the engine oil, and it says that the engine oil consumption is dependent on driving style and driving conditions. And you can see here what it says, that you should be, how to check it and when to add. Interesting that it says do not add oil until value is slightly above the minimum. So it says wait until you see 0.0 or 0.1 here, and then you add oil. Do not do this before. How much is it? And this is the reason. This is the spark plug of cylinder 6, and compared to cylinder 1, I took both of them out. And it has high oil consumption because too much oil is getting into cylinder 6. So I'm going to hopefully, maybe the cylinder is scratched, or maybe it's just piston rings that we need to be replaced. So this is the oil consumption test, and the reason it takes too much oil is maybe worn out piston rings. So I will make, you can subscribe to my channel, and I will make a new video about this when I have an update. Thank you.